lovely Saturday morning here. A woman on a mission, Minister Crooxcine Cooper Mays, is here with us today. A passionate advocate dedicated to empowering youths to conquer life changes and supporting adolescent girls in their journey to overcome the obstacles of teenage pregnancy and create a brighter future for themselves and their peers. Crooxcine, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
How are you doing this Saturday morning?
I am wonderful.
Now, you are a lot of things. You're an author, youth advocate, Christian life coach, speaker, host of Recrown in Purpose podcast, Kingdom influencer, wife, and mother. Oh, you wear so many hats, Crooxcine.
So many.
How do you manage it all?
To God be all honor and glory.
Yes.
Passion, manage it all.
Yeah, definitely. What would you say inspired you to become a dedicated advocate for empowering youths and, helping them overcome challenges in their lives?
Because I once were in that position that they are in. So that helps me, that drive. I know what it feels like to be ostracized and to be criticized and to be marginalized by our community, by the persons who you think that's supposed to be there for you. And a lot of times we make mistakes and we make bad choices, but that doesn't have to define us and our journey. So this is why I'm so passionate about helping youths, helping adolescent mothers, helping even new converts in Christ to be a better version of themselves.
Based on your experience, would you say that sometimes when people make these, decisions or poor decisions that would possibly lead to them being ostracized and, feeling neglected and that kind of thing, do you think that sometimes society lacks grace?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Because it doesn't have to be teenage pregnancy. Whatever it is, we go through a lot of things in our youth years, the identity phase of knowing who we are. So that phase allows us to try different things to try to come into our identity, figuring it out. But a lot of times we think that we can figure it out by ourselves. And this is where we make choices that are not necessarily the right choices for us. So that is why we need persons to navigate us, because there was once persons who navigate me throughout life and to help me on the right path that I am on.
So in helping our youth to navigate through these decisions, you have a number of programs and initiatives. So can you share with us some of these specific programs or initiatives that you have implemented to support and empower adolescent girls, in forging a brighter future and possibly just making better decisions?
So I have been working with the Angelic Ladies Society, and we have been going into schools, into high schools, Girls' Day, speaking to girls, speaking to them about these different things, empowerment talks, different sessions, partner with Heart as well, working with youths in the inner city, giving them, a lot of them now are looking at the soft life, the easy life, but with Heart program, we help them to have core skills, core values, that they can be employable, that they can charter their lives and make the right choice and the right decisions.
Definitely.
Because a lot of times what we see advertised on social media might not be the right choice, because there are so many things out there and they're trying to make or navigate their way through what is best for them. So we do these talks and empowerment sessions, going into even state care, empowering these girls, because they're gonna come out and they're going to come into the population. So we want to help them to make the right choice when they're out.
Definitely. In your experience, what are some effective ways then, or strategies or even approaches to empower adolescent girls and just to help them regain control over their lives after facing teenage pregnancies or other difficulties?
Giving them a helping hand and empowering them through skill.
Okay.
Helping them to know themselves, what they're good at, because a lot of them, once they go through that phase, they think that they're not good enough. So helping them to regain their confidence in who they are and the skills that they possess help them to charter their life, to be better moms, that they don't make that same decisions, because now they can be entrepreneurs, they can be doing different things that they're passionate about, that they're not left idle, but they're doing something impactful.
Crooxcine, I'm sure you have some success stories. You have lots of memorable moments, lots of lives you've touched. Do you mind sharing even one with us?
All right, so just going back to St. Thomas is a success story for me, because coming out of St. Thomas and coming into Kingston to live, it wasn't easy as a teen mom, but working, striving, acquiring things, and then given the opportunity to go back to St. Thomas to help girls in the woman centered, to speak to them, that they can see somebody just like them. It gives them a lot of hope. And after the sessions, when you have girls coming up to you one-on-one and telling you how you have impacted their lives, that's enough. No money can give you that pleasure or that feeling. Even when I went to Granville, we had a youth empowerment week, and when we have a circle time, breaking out into those one-on-one sessions and having those girls breaking down barriers and being confident and open with you, to telling you what is going on with them, and that they can leave feeling empowered, that is amazing.
Crooxcine, I mean, I'm sure, as I said, you have so many amazing stories, and the one that you just mentioned, no amount of money can you can't put a figure on that. You can't ever do that. What advice would you give to youths who may be going through some difficult times right now, or even facing teenage pregnancy, and how can they contact you if they need to? Not only them, but for persons who want to support your initiatives, your programs, want to jump on board and give you some support to support our adolescent and our youth, how can we find you?
All right, you can find me on all social media platforms at Recrown in Purpose. All the social media platforms. Okay. What I'll say to a youth out there who is going through, get up.
Get up.
Get up. Your start doesn't determine your end. Watch the finish. So therefore, life is a journey. Go through it. If you stop, the storm will never pass. Keep going in the midst of the storm, because one day the sun will shine again.
The sun will shine again. Minister Crooxcine, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and all the best.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Minister Crooxcine Cooper-Mays, COO and founder of Recrown in Purpose. Awesome story there. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.